What's up? I'm Dan Random, and today I'm fixing the ABS problem on this 2003 Honda Civic. Now, I diagnosed this car's electronic system, the computer system. It said the ABS was fine. I go to move the car like 2 feet, and it gives the error again. So I went underneath the car and checked, and somebody replaced this drive axle on the passenger side here with one that does not have these teeth. These teeth are what the ABS sensor uses to do its job. So unfortunately, even though this CV axle looks decent, like it looks actually like it was recently replaced, I have to replace it with one of these because winter is here and this car does not have ABS, and this is the reason. So if you happen to notice your axles not having these teeth like this one here doesn't, that's the cause for your ABS problems. So now I just turned the light off on the dash with this thing here, so the ABS is reset and that light will come back on if there is some other issue. So the only reason that this light should come back on is if there's actually a problem with any of the ABS sensors. So after running the diagnostics again, it looks like this wheel's ABS sensor is bad. So I have another one. I'm gonna switch it out right now. Basically, all I have to do is disconnect the connector, which is actually right behind here, and then get these two brackets right here, here, and of course the nut. Well, as it actually turns out, this ABS sensor might actually be okay. There was no bolt in here, and it was sticking halfway out. So I'm going to clean it up and try to install it properly and see what happens. Now, part of the reason I'm suspicious that this is going to work is because it would take a few miles down the road to actually trigger this again. So the diagnostics thought that all of the electronics are still good, but it was showing the code for this wheel. So I managed to find a 10mm nut that held this in place. So I got it all the way in using lots of WD-40 and a little hammer taps. And of course I had to tap it, this way and that way to get the hole to line up to get the nut in, but everything's all good now. I think this is all that it's going to need, so I'm going to go take it for a test drive. So as you can see, we still have the ABS light on, so I'm going to go take it for a little spin, and I'm hoping that it just actually goes off from sensing everything being correct. Oh, look at that. It went right out. ABS is now fixed.